me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
It's Sunday Fun Day, and time for your weekly fix of funny. Where? Right here on the Me, Myself, and I show. Our sponsor this week is one of Mike's favorites, Waza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, specializing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, offering super awesome family-friendly training for adults and children to reach their fitness goals. Mention the Me, Myself, and I podcast and get 50% off your first month of training. Even Mike is looking good after only a few classes, and we know what a struggle that is, right, Mike? That's Mike eating. He eats a lot. So, grab yourself a coffee or grab a mimosa, cause it's Sunday. Take your pants off and treat yourself to the sexy bald man who makes you tingle in that special place. I meant your heart. Jeez, come on. He's wrong, but he's so right. He's hot, but not. He's got that intelligent, insightful, yet idiotic look at life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, here's Mike Betancourt!
Hello! Thank you. Hello. Give it up for Chet Jackson. He is now the house announcer, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, MMites. It's been a while. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait, whoa. You just flipped the script on us, Mike. You added an audio and you're not going to do the whole welcome to episode blah, 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 blah. I'll do it right now. All right, here we go. Welcome to episode Diecisiete. Un fuerte. And that's it. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Me, myself, and I have an official sponsor. That's right. Waza Jiu-Jitsu in Elk Grove is my sponsor now. I've been training in jiu-jitsu for the past 3 years. Don't worry, I'm not a badass. I'm still a white belt, okay? Let's just slow your roll. I don't want anyone to start jumping me and say, let's see what you got, Mike. Let's see what you got. I don't have shit. I'm a white belt. I'm learning. But, hey, I tell you what. You might kick my ass. You might beat me down. You might get me in chokehold. You might slap me a couple times and bleed. But you know what? I'm going to wear you out. You're going to be tired. You're going to be like, I finally beat that son of a bitch. So that's what Waza Jiu-Jitsu has trained me to really tell the bullies to back up. You're going to get a sweat after you destroy me. So I highly recommend going there. Family, kids, whatever, go there. Train, learn, have fun. You can learn how to choke people out, ladies and gentlemen. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with choking people out. So check it out and then mention my podcast and you get, like I said, half off for first month of training. Doesn't sound so bad. Work out for half off and then there you go. So thank you, Waza, for having us. And also, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 17th episode and it's been a while. And now he's here. Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you know who I've been bitching and crying and moaning? He's not here. Well, he's finally back. Finally. After the 5th show of the new year, he is here, sitting right here in front of me. Corey Vincent is back. Ah! He's back. Yes. Finally! Thank you, Corey! But where you been, Corey? We've missed you. All right? I don't get me wrong. I love Dub 2. Heavy Duty Eddie V is awesome. But there's nothing like having Corey Vincent sitting in the captain's chair. El Capitan. So tell me, myself, and I is right here, right now, where you been. Okay, you're right. We should keep it on the down low. You're right. But, yeah, he's just been busy, folks. And it's just not the same. You know, every time I get in the rhythm, I'm like, where's Corey? And he's like, Corey's not going to be here. Why? Corey's not going to be here. But it's Corey. And now Corey's here. And I'm happy. And he's happy. And he's got a beard now, ladies and gentlemen. He's got this huge beard, like he's a heel in wrestling. He's like the bad Corey. Bad Corey, BC. Bad Corey. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Whoa. Bad Corey. Calm down. Slow your roll, sir. I'm sorry. I'm just in a good mood. I'm in a very, very good mood right now. I was going to be really, I was going to be a dick to Corey, ridicule him. But you know what? First of all, it's Corey. You can't, because he can just turn this whole thing off and say you're fired and never come back to this studio again. And I don't want that. And also, I don't think if you guys realize this, Michael Bolton just liked one of my tweets. That's right. The Michael Bolton. When a man loves a woman. Yes. Why does it matter? Well, I tell you why. Because me and my wife, first of all, number one, we hate Valentine's Day. And we're very anti that. But then we stumbled upon Netflix and we saw this special called the Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special. And I highly recommend everybody just stop what you're doing and watch it. It's hilarious. It's just like, your typical cheesy holiday specials, but it's got a great premise to it because it starts off with Santa Claus talking to Michael Bolton saying they made 75,000 toys and there's not enough kids. So what Michael Bolton is doing is trying to make everyone conceive 75,000 children to make the deadline for Christmas the next year. And I sent him an awesome tweet and he liked it back. So you know what? Go see Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine's Day show. And the Bolton's back. The B-Man is back. So, did you have a good Valentine's Day, Corey? Somewhat? Yeah? Yeah, that's right. That's good. He did. I didn't mean to say, yeah, that's right. You like that, Corey. Yeah. No, I meant like, yeah, that's good. That's good. My wife and I did because we don't give a shit about Valentine's Day. And that's why we love each other. I said that in the last episode. I'm not going to do that anymore. But, it's been okay, before we move on, let's get to the situation. Let's get to the podcast of the day. Yeah. The podcast of the day that I highly recommend everyone to listen to after you subscribe to mine, subscribe to this one. I'm sure you've heard it. If you haven't heard it, you need to listen to it. It's the Joe Rogan's Experience. Highly recommend it. I feel like an idiot. I'm stupid compared to his podcast. My podcast, me, myself, and I, and me personally, is really stupid compared to him. He's very intelligent. He has intelligent speakers that come on to his show, and you learn so much from conspiracy theories to whatever, to Scientology. Leah Rami was on there. She was the mom in Kevin James' show. What's Kevin James' show? Oh, yeah, that's right. How would I freaking forget that? King of Queens. Everyone says I look like a skinny Kevin James, and I forgot about King of Queens. But yeah, anyway, she talks about what's really going on in the Scientology world, and I highly recommend listening to it. So, and you know what? And he does jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt. So I'm like the future Joe Rogan, hopefully. I just got to read more books and be on his level. But listen to it, subscribe, and then come back and script. Let's see. He doesn't make a mistake. I do. So go back and watch that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Listen. I got to get used to this podcast. Well, you can watch it. You can watch it on YouTube. They have cameras, and you can watch the actual podcast going on YouTube. And it's a wonderful podcast. So that's about it. It's been a rough few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie, right? Let's see. Geez. I mean, podcasting has helped me stay relevant every single day and keep the pulse on what's going on with our world today. But holy shit, I didn't think everything's just going to regurgitate of everything that's going on in the world today. First of all, let's talk about the Grammys, all right? Let's talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about Metallica and Lady Gaga, okay? I'm sure everyone saw it. I'm sure everyone's pissed off or whatever. But you know what? If you haven't seen it, Lady Gaga joined with James Hetfield or Metallica, and they did a song together. And unfortunately, James Hetfield's mic didn't go on, and he was pissed off about that, and he threw his guitar, and he was just all like, man, I'm all upset. But you know what? If you think about it, I would be too. Okay? I'm taking the metal god's side of the fence, okay? I would be pretty pissed off too. This is the Grammys. This is the spotlight. This is where metal we're supposed to. It was like, oh, this is not metal. They're not supposed to be in the Grammys, man. They're not supposed to live what metal's all about. Are you fucking kidding me? If anyone asked you to perform your band that you've been working so hard for the past 35 years to be in the Grammys, you're not going to take that opportunity? You're a fucking idiot, okay? Metallica was there. They were performing. And then all of a sudden, I would be pissed. You know why? Because A, there's these freaking fake headbangers, doo-wop. I don't know what kind of headbanging dancing they were doing, but it was so carbon, corporation. Is this how we're... One guy was snapping his fingers. Is this how we're headbanging a Metallica concert? Is this what do you guys call it? The mosh pit? The snake pit? I don't remember. Yeah. So that was going on in the background. And then there's this huge fire display. Right? And it was engulfing every time Lady Gaga was dancing, every time Metallica was jamming. There's this big fire display. And you have all these people and lighting and drums and the music and the sound sounded great. And you couldn't give James Hetfield a mic check? Really? Maybe you should turn down the fire just a tad. Maybe you should fire one of those fake dancers, those headbangers, and focus on, I don't know, the music! Focus on the music at the Grammys. We don't need to have a big display, okay? And I would be pissed off too. I would. I'd be like, what the fuck? She's taking my spot. But you know what? Whatever. Just move on. It's metal. Shit happens. You know? I know it probably didn't sound great, and he threw his guitar. But you know how many people would love that guitar? Like, that's probably like a $100,000 guitar. Fuck this, and just slam it down. But you know, when you're on that level, I don't know if I'll ever make that level, but I tell you what, I am not going to waste money like that, okay? That costs. That's a house payment. He just literally threw away a house payment. I just realized that, you know? Everyone that's struggling, surviving, trying to make it in this world, and he's like, hey, yeah! Throws it away. So, I understand why he was pissed. But you know what? Malfunctions. Shit happens. Let's move on. What's his name? Oh, did anyone see the Tribe Called Quest performance? That was off the hook, putting a stake into Mr. Donald Trump, Agent Orange, and they were singing "We the People," and it was just this powerful. That's how you be political. Maybe Meryl Streep should learn from that, because you don't want to accept the war. I already talked about this already in a couple of episodes before, but if you want to make a political point, if you want to really get to the man and really do it like how the Tribe Called Quest did it. They did it with art. They honed in on their craft, and they were persistent, and it was magical because everybody was head bobbing and listening to that song, and you know, "We the People," and at the end of the song, he was like, "Resist, resist." But you know what? If his mic cut out right at that one time, I'm sure he would have been pissed off too. So can't hate on James Hetfield. Right? Exactly. I gotta take a moment. There's so much shit going on in this world, folks. So much. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with politics. You kind of have to, you know? I don't want to be a political comic. I don't. I just want to talk about other stuff. I want to talk about smoking weed. I want to talk about, you know, having fun. I want to talk about, you know, working out. I want to talk about certain things, but oh my God, it's like you can't. You have to stay in touch with everything. You have to stay in touch, because if you don't, you're gonna see through the cracks, and you're gonna realize, wait a minute, where do our rights go? Well, it's literally going down the toilet right now. A couple weeks ago, this is just a couple weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Warren was denied to read Coretta Scott King's words, because Coretta Scott King had something to say about the Attorney General, Donald Trump's selection of the Attorney General Jeff Sessions. She was saying he was not good for this country. He's a racist, or basically saying what he was doing. He doesn't stand up for civil rights, and he's an Alabama senator. He's one of those Alabama senators that you see in all those movies. Oh, those black people. Nope, we ain't gonna get by. Who are those people? Nope. He's what every single movie that's anti-racism is about. Is what he is. He stands for that. He is. You can smell the racism off of him. Even before he died, even Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy said he's not. And Ted's the whitest, or was the whitest senator ever. And he said he is not right to be in the Senate. He is not right. And they silenced her. They silenced Elizabeth Warren to prevent her from reading Coretta Scott King's words. Coretta Scott King, prevent her to say those words on Black History Month. Nice job, America. Way to prove your racism. Nice job. It's ridiculous how it's just, doesn't it blow your mind how everything's just, I don't know what it is, folks. I don't know if it's money. I think it's money. I'm sure, I know it's money. All we got to do is stop the money trail. And then all these, and it's in our faces. I mean, look at, holy fuck. I don't know how I'm going to talk about this, but look at the press conference Donald Trump had. Did anyone see that? It was like an hour and 15 minutes of his ego, of him back-talking, of him changing words and lying. I had the largest electoral college. I had the largest electoral college votes ever. They're like, what about Obama? Well, I meant Republican. George Bush had 460. Well, I don't know. You think I'm making this up, but I'm not. I'm not making this shit up. You can look at it. You can just watch the whole press conference and stuff and be like, well, what? What? Why? Why? What? Look at, I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm saying why. How is, he's just regurgitating shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm the president. Nope. I'm the president. Nope. You know what really scared me? The one thing that really, really scared me tremendously was what he said about nuclear weapons. Go ahead, Corey. Why don't you go?
Nuclear holocaust would be like no other. They're a very powerful nuclear country, and so are we. If we have a good relationship with Russia, believe me, that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
So when you say they're not good,
if you have a good relationship with Russia, believe me, it would be good, not bad. That's how you're going to negotiate? And then he says nuclear holocaust would be like no other. Do you guys realize who Donald Trump is? Think about it. I'm going to break this down to you, who Donald Trump is. What he just said there, we got nuclear weapons, they've got nuclear weapons, we both got nuclear weapons, we'll blow each other up. I don't care. Let's be relations. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with North Korea. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do to Saudi Arabia. But we got nuclear weapons. Do you understand who Donald Trump is? He's not just the president. Think about this. Donald Trump is Skynet. Yeah. If you haven't seen Terminator 2, which, by the way, I don't want to talk to you, because Terminator 2 is the greatest sequel ever made, hands down. Just think about that. In Terminator 2, Judgment Day, what they say? Skynet pressed the button. Skynet created this nuclear holocaust that wiped out mankind, and the machines took over. Hence, Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines. Hence, Terminator Salvation. Hence, there's going to be another remake. I hope not, but I'm sure there is. But whatever. But the basis of Terminator, they said Skynet was software. Skynet was the software. Oh, yeah, and Terminator Genesis. That was good. That was really good. Believe me. I'm sounding like Donald Trump, but Terminator Genesis was good. Believe me, it's good. You got to watch it. It's like no other. Oh, God. Isn't that terrible? Everyone's going to start sounding like this asshole. Believe me, you got to, really, I'm going to eat you out, and you're going to love it. Believe me, my penis is huge, and it's going to go inside you, and you're going to love it. I mean, it's going to be like a Holocaust you'll never experience. Believe me. But no, think about it. Skynet was supposed to be this software that ruined mankind. It's Donald Trump. Donald Trump is Skynet. He's going to ruin everything. And, and he's not the president. Steve Bannon's the president. The alt-right is the presidency. Those, and Mike Pence, you don't want, and that's the thing, you don't want Donald Trump to be assassinated, because then guess what? Then you have Mike Pence as president, and you don't want Mike Pence as president because he's a little crazy. He's a little nutty. So, all right, you know what? I'm sorry. You can't avoid this. We can't avoid this. I know I don't want to keep talking and beating, but it's not like I want to talk about this, you know? This is a disaster, and it's only been 3 weeks. 3 weeks, ladies. We've been dealing with it. Doesn't it feel like it's been like 8 years already? Oh, my God. So what do we do? What are we just going to sit back and relax and Here's what we do. We don't worry. We don't stress. We don't just watch Terminator 2 and enjoy that. It's the documentary of what's going to happen. It's inevitable. In order to get rid of this society, it's inevitable for this society to blow up and implode. And the White House is already falling apart. Everything's falling apart. And it's going to look. Flynn, he retired. And other people are getting fired and retiring and leaving. It's just all coming down, you know? I just wish that we had money to help Flint, Michigan. I just wish we had money to fix all the roads and dams and stuff like that. Could you imagine if we had a president that cared about the people? And this is not the first president that didn't give a shit about the people. This is the first president that is, I don't know. I'm done talking about him. I get sick. I don't want to be it's not him, okay? It's people that support him that are batshit crazy, okay? If you are a die-hard Trump supporter and you're watching this press conference and you're watching it and you're going, yeah, I agree what he says. That's right, nuclear holocaust, brother. That's right. No. Keep talking about Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. That's right. You beat her. Brother. Keep doing it. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. I think we need to create a new society. I don't know. Corey, what should we do, man? Nothing. Let's just get drunk. Fuck it. Let's just get drunk. I think everyone should just drink and drive, but drive towards 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Just a bunch of drunk people. But if you think about this is very inspiring. There's a light at the end of this tunnel, because Donald Trump has taught us to speak our minds. So we need to speak our minds, and we need to continue to be who we are. We need to continue to be creative. We need to continue to. Fuck, it's just wearing me down. I'm sorry. It just, you know. I don't want. It's been only 3 weeks. 3. Oh well. I bet you everyone's gonna get really hammered on St. Patty's Day, like oblivion, just gone out there, no other. And I agree, we should, because drinking is great for us right now. We can't go anywhere else. We can't move. We can't move to any part of Europe. We can't. You're not gonna pack up and leave. Are you really gonna pack up and leave America? Are you really gonna move to Canada? Oh, by the way, did anyone see Justin Trudeau manhandle Donald Trump? Holy shit. Donald Trump has this horrible bully handshake where he pulls people in. He's like, yeah, I'm the man. Justin Trudeau's like, no, sacre bleu, no. I am the Canadian Prime Minister that speaks French, and I am perfect, and I have a full head of hair and a perfect smile, and I do yoga. No, I will handle the Donald Trump. And he did. Maybe we should move to Canada. What do you think? Could you imagine if all of us Americans moved to Canada? Canada would not know what to do. Sure, they'll take all in the Syrian refugees, but they won't take Americans in. Oh my God, they're too rude. They are too rude. I can't. No, we'll take Syrian refugees. Okay, we can't take. Could you imagine Canadians doing a roast? You're so bad that you don't wash your hands after you eat. Oh, Canada! But why are Canadians so? Even that there's this Trump supporter went into this mosque and killed these Islamics. Killed Muslims, and guess what? Canada did. Guess what they did? They all united. They all said, "We're sorry this happened. We're sorry that this is such a horrible, heinous crime, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this." And they all united and loved each other. There was no anger. You know, America is so numb to violence and anger and hatred. It's just like, "Ugh." When we see someone be nice, it's like, "Ugh. What is that?" I'm saying hello. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's nice to see you. Why are you being nice to me? What you want something from me? Huh? I encourage everyone to go to another country and and really put a ruse on. I'm gonna go to Canada. You know what? I'm gonna go to Canada, and this is what I'm gonna do. Be like, hello, my name's Mike Betancourt, and I'm from America. You don't know what they do to us there. We have to listen to Trump TV all day. We have to say his prayer. And we have to eat his food. Help us, Canada. Help us. They wouldn't know what to do. We could totally fuck with people so much. You don't know what they do. We have to sing the Trump song every single night. Oh, Trump, da-da. People would be afraid. They're like, really? Is that what they do to us? Is that what they do to you in Canada or in America? Oh, my God. Come here. No, we can't. If you touch an American, you become one. Help us. But hey, Michael Bolton liked my tweet, so life is good. It's all good, folks. I wouldn't let this thing fall apart. All right. You know what? Let me just get off this topic. I watched John Wick 2, Chapter 2. That movie's badass. Okay? There's no politics involved. Just guns, violence, cool cars, hot women, and Keanu Reeves kicking ass. And I think that's what we need to be. We need to be as cool and calm as Keanu Reeves. Because you don't see him going on a podcast talking shit about Donald Trump for 30 minutes. No. You don't see him on accepting an award talking shit about Donald Trump. No. He's just like, I am a badass. And I can take him out in a heartbeat. Because I'm John Wick.
It's me, myself, and I.
All right? Back off. And the music kicks in right when Keanu Reeves starts speaking. Well, folks, I know this has been a very interesting episode, but I'm glad I got this off my chest. I apologize. This is not my fault, okay? I'm not the one that's controlling the society. Maybe I should just stop watching TV. That's my problem. I should just stop watching TV and be ignorant and go back because it's been, holy shit, it's been a lot. I apologize, but guess what, folks? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for letting me get this off my chest. Thank you, Wazza Jiu-Jitsu, for being my sponsor. And don't forget to subscribe, everyone. You guys been great. Thank you so much. I'm Mike Betancourt. And don't forget, tortellini with bacon. Yeah!